FEMA Administrator Brock Long and Secretary of Homeland Security Kirstjen Nielsen briefed President Trump Tuesday on the preparations the government is taking to protect Americans as Hurricane Florence makes landfall.
We are sparing no expense. We are totally prepared. We're ready. We're as ready as anybody's ever been.
Weather forecasters say the upcoming storm may be the largest in decades, and they foresee billions of dollars in damage from its winds and rain, as well as from the resulting floods, mudslides, and destruction of buildings and infrastructure.
The places that are in the way and in the most jeopardy would be Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, that area. And again, they haven't seen anything like what's coming at us in 25, 30 years, maybe ever. It's tremendously big and tremendously wet.
Long said Florence is expected to be a Category 3 or 4 storm at landfall.
The biggest hazard that we're worried about is storm surge. That's the primary driver of the evacuations that are underway.
More than 1 million people have been ordered to evacuate from the area in the storm's projected path. This is the first time residents of Norfolk, Virginia got this kind of order, says Harry Jang, professor of Old Dominion University.
It's not usual for us to evacuate because usually our area is kind of pretty blessed by the Mother Nature. But this time we got the evacuate order, and people say, "Hey, where to evacuate?"
Residents of the coastal areas usually are advised to evacuate inland, but Zhang says this time more flooding is expected further from the coast due to rain that is forecast to fall for several days after Florence makes landfall. Norfolk is home to a major U.S. naval base, which was busy on Tuesday as troops work to protect the facility. People living in the storm's projected paths are boarding up their homes and making sandbag barriers to minimize water damage before leaving for safer areas. Florence is expected to make landfall early Friday and linger over the coast for several days, dumping up to 70 centimeters of rain and causing flooding in many places. Zlatica, Hoke, VOA News, Washington.